Well, hello, coconuts, and welcome in. And a special shout out to the YouTube community watching the replay. We love you. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Wednesday. Make sure you guys are nice and clear. I switched up my lighting. Hopefully, I have not been happy with how the live replays have been coming out. And when it comes time for me to edit my video, the lighting has been super weird. So hopefully this is better. I can't see, but I will sacrifice for the quality of the video, so hopefully it's looking good. I'm excited to do this page. I kind of rummaged through the book a little bit before I hopped on to see what page I wanted to do, and I decided I'm going to do the cover girl. So this is volume 6. I'm going to go ahead and, I was supposed to restock before I came on here. Whoops. Can I do it from my iPad? I don't think I can. So I will pin the mini here, but the big ones will be in stock on the site. Welcome in, welcome in. Shop, add products, add. Okay, pin it. Okay, so that's the mini version. Oh, my computer's right here. Maybe I can log on here without it being dramatic. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm just trying to restock this for you guys because we have it back in stock, and the one that I'm coloring in is the big one, not the little one. Kind of like Coco. Okay. Save. Okay. So we're gonna get into it. So I am going to do the cover girl. I'm gonna do different colors than what you see here. I feel like being very artsy fartsy today, so we'll see what it's giving. I'm gonna try and pin the large one once it repopulates on here. Okay dokie. Okay. Hey guys. This is volume 6. The Valentine's Day edition. Do I want to play with my Copics for the skin? Do I want to do that? Since I'm feeling very artsy fartsy? Is that the vibe? Or do I not even want to play that game? Do I not even want to go there? Maybe I'll use my Olo markers. I feel like I gotta wear these down to see if these are actually giving twice the ink. You know what I'm saying? Are they telling us the truth? They were so funny in my I posted my little review of them, and they were like, oh my god, yes, Fenty lip gloss, love their body scrub. I'm like, okay, purr, Olo, are y'all with the shits and gigs? They were super fun. I was like, oh, okay, period. Because I was low-key talking throughout the whole video about how I didn't want to like them, but I did. And I guess ultimately that's what it comes down to, is that I did like it. All right. Where's my more chocolatey colors? Let's see what we're working with. Every time I do this, I'm always scared. Girl, just color like normal. But I be having visions. Okay, Raven Baxter. I have visions. Okay. I'm going to start with not the darkest color, but the third darkest. And I'm going to start by throwing my shadows in. I can't remember if it was better to go light to dark with these or dark to light, but here we are. Actually, I do feel like it was light to dark. That's so go. I kind of feel like light to dark works better with this brand. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not even look. We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna come in with the light. I feel like light to dark. One of them was dark to light and the other was light to dark. We finna find out. All right. So I'm just gonna do some highlighting. And these are my Olo markers. Hey, Elman. All right. Hey, welcome in. This is my first playtime all day. I have been I don't know. Today was a little off. I was trying to make something shake and nothing was shaking, okay? I couldn't get myself together. But that's okay. Because I'm here now. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with the second color. And start to add some shading in here. And I know I can do darker on top of this. Where I really got is for the highlights. And then I'm gonna come, hey, Hannah girl, and kind of blend that out. Let's see what its behavior is to identify if light to dark was in fact correct or not. I'm just gonna keep working my way around. Leave a little strip for the shadow. Alright. And I'm just flipping back and forth between these two colors that I have transformed together with my Olo markers. And I'm not worried about the bleed because you already know. You already know I got something for that. Right now I'm just trying to figure out my vibe. Figure out my vibe. Because this is the base that we're gonna put our colored pencils on top of. So if we can do some of the work here, it alleviates the work we have to do later. You know what I mean? Is this going to be a video? What do you mean? See now when it bleeds out like that on the highlight, I don't like that. If it'll be on YouTube, yes. I have another one in the queue. I have part 2 of the all blue page we recently did. And I have part 1 of Valentine's Day uploading. So I am trying to get caught up because last week, I don't know, it just did not want to go. It did not want to go. I had to do it several times for everything I uploaded last week. So hopefully this doesn't give me any issues when I do it today. Okay. Oops, wrong end. Now I'm going to come in and start to add some more of this. And start to put some of these shadows in. Hey, 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 welcome in. I've noticed that the squeaky markers blend nicely. If a marker is squeaky, that means it's about to blend, honey. All right. Why does that feel like it's drying out? Hello? Is the ink flow technology in the room with us, people? Okay, so and it just like there was no warning. It's still in there. Don't call CPS because I'm abusing my child. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Hang up on you. I already said I'm having a rough day. This is not what we need. This is not what we need. Okay. You know, wow, okay. I'm going to move on with my life. You got me about to cuss in front of company. Okay. I'm just going to go back over with that same color we used for the base. And I'm going to send a little quick email when I hang up on y'all. Okay. That is crazy. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be using these markers. Now this is an expose. Good thing I went in and did that little neck highlight. See, God said, go ahead and put that in first, because it will be the last time you use this marker. She about to clock on out. I'm tired. Anyway, let's move on. Before I start to... Now I'm worried about this, because we still got a whole head, shoulders, knees, and toes left. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. I'm scared. My heart's beating fast. Don't play with me. What page? I use Light Walnut on that blue page. And I think that's the only page I used it on, for real. Maybe a little bit on that mini page we just did. Nothing too much. Nothing too much for it to literally ran out of gas in the middle of the freeway. That's crazy. And I was just kikiing with y'all on Instagram. That's crazy. Thank you for the nail love. Got to pay. They've got to. And we got an arm over here. Oh, Lord. Hear our prayers. Please don't do this to me. Please. It already is probably going to be a snow day tomorrow. I can't take no more. Don't let this marker fail me. Please, I got company over. Don't do this. I missed what you said. I just saw I'm truly kidding. Was it something distasteful that you had to quickly correct, or you was just making a little jokey joke? I didn't see it. I only saw the apology. Well, not apology, the clarification. I was trying to use the Olo so I could do less work with my colored pencils. Now we're going to be working overtime. Sheesh. At least I put lotion on before I got on here, because that's the other thing. My lighting was crazy in the last few videos. I don't know what was going on. And my hands were ashy. And you can only edit so much ash, you know? There's only so much you can do about that. I was like, this changes today. It ends here. It ends here. All those little cute tricks I was doing on her face, trying to figure something out. Hell no. Back to the basics. You know? We tried. And that's all you can do. Hello? That's all we can do. We gave it a good old college try. Then you know what happened? We ended up having to take a different direction, and that's all right. Because Coco got the map. She ain't never too lost. Okay? I know my way around these coloring book streets. I made these streets. I paved these coloring streets with my own hands. We gonna be all right. But I am mad. I am. You gonna clock out on me in front of my friends? You out your mind. But look at that. It's so even. Damn. Shit's crazy. That is stunning. This is an abusive relationship at this point. It's crazy. All right. And I wanted to do all marker first and then color pencil. I can't leave that like that. I can't. This is calling for emergency surgery. Dr. Carisha Dashe is on her way. She about to nip tuck all of that. Quickly, urgently. Right, exactly, Em. Where somebody gonna come on and be like, what's going on? What's this? It's giving vitiligo right now. I could spin it that way, but I don't like using vitiligo as an answer to a mistake. I want to do it intentionally. I don't like that idea of just, oh, I made a mistake, so now she has vitiligo. I don't like that. When I do vitiligo, it's with intention. I don't like the message that sends. Is that hyperpigmentation? It's nice. Oh, I was about to use my shadow color. Well, guess not. We'll just continue using our base color. At least we made it through. Oh, I got to do this little sliver. This could be the thing that makes her clock out. All right. So now I'm going to come do some shading around the back of the arm, top of the shoulder. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I want this to be see-through. You could fill it in and make it like a gem if you wanted, like a big rhinestone thingy. But I want it to be like a little silver hoop. I didn't draw a single thing today. You couldn't make me do it. You couldn't make me do it. I simply did not want to. All right, now I'm gonna come in with my darkest color and just do some of the deeper shadows. And then it's time to get to our surgical procedure with the colored pencils. So just going in, placing some of these darker shadows where anything is overlapping on her, where it's going to cast a more stark shadow. Right. Okay. All right, that'll do it for now. I'm going to now start to begin our surgical procedure. Okay, so I'm calling in everyone, all doctors on the scene. We're going to have our Prismacolors, our Caran d'Ache, our Amazon Basics. Everybody needs to be on the scene because We don't know what the damages are here. And we cannot afford to play those games. Not with our cover girl. Not today. In fact, I need to moisturize my lips, okay? My favorite lip balm of the moment. Because this is getting serious. And I'm gonna need to take a sip of water. Nurse, water. Scalpel. Today's just ice cold water. Sound cold, right? Mm-hmm. Delicious. All right. I think we're gonna have to pull her out of the nub hub. You know, everybody has to get involved. This is not the time to play around and play favorites. Everybody be a part of the solution right now. All right. So, I want to just kind of lightly place some colors to see what match I'm getting. So I like that for those transitional areas. I like that for highlight. Okay, let's start there. All right. So I'm going to use this to blend some of those transitions from highlights to shadow. And over here, starting with the light pressure and then gradually increasing it as we blend out. Blend into the light. And I'm going to continue back and forth as we kind of diffuse that spot. All right. What happened, Zena? Oh, hell no. What I missed? All right. Blendiana. I'm going to do a darker background, so that's why I'm doing like a more caramel complexion. We do? Oh. Oh. Interesante. So now, gotta find something to transition from the transition. I'm using a bunch of different color pencils. All the materials that I'm using are found in the link in my bio. Right now I'm using a Prismacolor, but I've also used Caran d'Ache from different collections so far. Hazel, girl, we need you. I just know we need you. I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna do it, Hazel. You're so little, though. You're so little. But I need you to stand up and fight, Hazel. We got work to do, girl. I'm gonna try and be efficient with my blending. I don't want to be blending all night. I don't. But if I gotta, I will. And you know I will. And you know this. I will not back down. Baby Haze. I'm sitting literally on the edge of my seat. Let me scooch up. Hanging on for dear life. That marker dying just threw me all the way off. Okay. We're here. Continue to blend Diana. We want a slight highlight, but not a bright highlight there. So I'm just buffing that out. Okay. Literally in the ER. All right. My hands are like icy cold. I don't know if I'm in fight or flight or what. Hazel, girl, don't do this, okay? Just don't do this. And I know they just dropped off a package at my door. Why do you have to drop it off like you hate me, like I owe you money? I swear they just be throwing it from the side of the road to my doorstep, because why was that so loud? I'm upstairs. What did I do to you? Nothing. Not a damn thing. I want to do a cute eyeliner look on her. With a little cut crease moment. That's why I'm leaving that like that. Thanks, Jazz. Welcome in. Okay. So now around these parts. And if you are not following me, please make sure you do that. And if you are following me, make sure you're also following me somewhere else, because we never know when this app can blow. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to lose touch, because I'm everywhere, baby. So find me somewhere else and follow me on there. Okay. So, working my way down. Hey, Don Don. right. Come in. Okay. Definitely thought you'd be doing the calendar, girl. You know, I thought about it. I didn't feel like doing them braids, if I'm being honest. I looked at them and I said, hang up on you, not in the mood. No, thank you. But I'm gonna do her, for sure. What is it, the braids? Most certainly. And was. And it was the braids. I said, She said, same. Same. For those of you wondering what we're talking about this page. I'm gonna do her next. I just needed time. I needed time. I did draw the braids. And you know, every day I ask myself, baby, what do you be thinking when you draw these things? When you draw these books that you know you will eventually color in, do you put yourself into any sort of consideration? The answer to that is no. When I saw something, I knew why. You knew. Hey, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of my shop now. Thank you. Shaving the bowl's almost full. All right. I know I get dreamy-eyed about how good it's gonna look when it's done. And I ignore all the pain that I will endure to achieve that. I'm like, it will be worth it. And it always is. Even this emergency surgery we're doing right now. All right, scoot you up. Sorry. Okay. Let's work our way. Zam. Trying not to get too heavy-handed with Hazel because she has a lot of work to do. And she knows I have a lot of body. Don, would you believe that one of my Olo markers died? It died in the middle of me coloring. With their specially patented ink. Flow technology. We couldn't believe our eyes. We were shocked, horrified. It was blatant disrespect. We're still recovering, honestly. I'm gonna just do a light wash of color all down the face and then start to carve it out. Thank you for the nail love. And let me make sure. Pinned. Add products. Live products. What you talking about? All right, I'm gonna unpin that. Oh, no, not a display. Okay. Is the mini and the traditional showing up? to the one that's pinned. Yes, Ashley. Those ones. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I had to switch gears and pull out every skin tone color pencil in the arsenal. Pull up my sleeves. Gloss up my lips. Take a sip of water and get to work. Okay? I'm gonna email them when I get off of here. I sure am. And be like, now, when you say ink flow technology, what exactly do you mean by that? Because the ink surely wasn't flowing when I was coloring in front of all my friends. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So, we'll see. None of the other markers have seemed to be losing juice, so I'll give them the opportunity to explain and or rectify, okay? And I did, jab it a few times into the paper out of frustration, but, I did regain my composure pretty quickly. And now we just need to get to the bottom of what happened here on February 5th, the evening of February 5th. What happened? Those are the questions that need answers. Hello. Like, just not now. Just not now. Hello. My sister sent me here tonight. So soothing and relaxing. Well, thank you to your sister and welcome in. Make sure you follow, sit back, relax, enjoy. We're just doing some colored pencil surgery on our girl. Getting her back to her best self, okay? Welcome. I had all kinds of dreams. I was like, I'm gonna finish this in one session. The lies we tell ourselves just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. Now, why are you laughing, Emerald? Alright. 100K, let's go. We used to do that all the time. Light work. Thank you for the nail love. I had to make sure no one else thought I was talking to them, that's why. It feels harsher when you say my government name. It feels harsher when you say it. Okay. So now, just going over it. Lolati. I don't see why are you nervous? What happened? Are those colored pencils you're using? Yes. What type do you suggest? Right now I'm using Caran d'Ache. I think if you're just starting out, you can get away with Amazon Basic. If you want to invest a little bit more, you can use Prismacolor. Caran d'Ache are very expensive. So if you're someone who colors often and works on different artistic projects, I think they're definitely worth the investment. If you're someone who's, just doing it as a hobby for fun, not very frequently, I would say you can get away with just a nice set of Amazon or Prisma. And all of that is linked in my bio. All right. You're welcome. All right. Hi, John. Was it difficult finding a printer for your coloring books? No. I looked locally. So at first I did print on demand, and that was very expensive. I think I was making like 10 cents per book that I sold because it was so expensive to produce that way. So then I switched to a local printer, and it was nothing more than a Google search, a couple emails, a couple tours, a couple samples, and then I picked my person. And that printer was printing other things for me. I didn't even have coloring books when I first got with that printer. We were mostly printing greeting cards. They did stickers for us. They did a lot of our wholesale stuff. They did our calendars. And then I was like, wait, if you guys can make a calendar, you probably can make a coloring book. They're like, yes, we can. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And the rest was history. Thank you. All right. I'm feeling pretty good right now about the face. I'll continue to pick at it until it's blended to my liking, but I'm going to move on down the neck and shoulder. Hazel, you still got a lot of work, girl. You still got a lot of work, so I hope that little nubby colored pencil doesn't hang up on us before we're ready to go. All right. I'm most likely not going to be able to finish this in one session, but I'll be back tomorrow. But we still got over an hour left probably before I hang up on y'all. Okay, cute. Thank you, Jamila. What type of color pencils do you use? I use a variety. Right now I'm using Caran d'Ache, but all the color pencils I use are linked in my bio. All different price ranges, color sets. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, you name it, I got it in there. Plus all the markers, sharpeners, tech gear, setup, all that is in there. I get lots of questions about that stuff. All right. Thank you guys for the follow. If you're not following, make sure you do that. Also, I posted my video in the middle of the day by accident while I was trying to save it to draft. And then I was like, oh, I'll just leave it up. And then TikTok said, Ariana, what are you doing here in the middle of the day? And it showed it to approximately 8 people. So I'll stick to my usual posting schedule. And I will call it a day. Next time I'm going to just... But once it goes live, if you're in the creator program, you can't delete it and repost it, even though that video isn't qualified because it's less than a minute. So I probably could have got away with it. I just don't want to fight with it. But usually I post right before I go live. Some more her technique than a pencil. She's been back and forth between colors. Yes. The pencils make a big difference in terms of ease. But if you don't know what to do, then it won't matter. Unfortunately. But that's why we're here together. Learning. Do you have any tips for rendering? I would say it's really using a reference, especially when you're first starting out and you don't have like your own frame of reference in your head. Looking at pictures and seeing how light and shadow lands on a face, and being able to identify how to mimic that. I don't really like do hyper realistic anything, so I'm usually just going for big shapes, big ideas. I don't even really think about a lighting source when I'm doing a coloring page. I think you can get away with just like what feels good in most cases. Blend section by section, a little bit at a time. The more you press, the more coverage you get. So I like to blend different colors together to get like a nice soft transition, and then I press down hard to make sure that it's nice and smooth. So I start soft and then I press down hard to get like that more smoothed out transition. Hey, welcome in. Get a little behind the ear shadow. Behind the earring shadow. And then come in. I keep hitting my head on this light. The lighting has been so strange in my videos. I didn't change anything, but it seemed like all of a sudden my videos were very weirdly lit. So I have the lights right up on your neck. So if you see a bead of sweat drop down on this page, mind your business, okay? I'm doing this because I love you. No ask, no questions. Now working our way down. Making our way. Why do you layer marker and color texture? Just a texture. Well, you can see what it looks like without the layer, right? So that's the difference. Just so when I don't do that, not as cute, not as pretty, not as blended. So it's not really the texture, it's mostly the blend and the overall look. It looks better. But when you, like, that's why if I had the choice of just markers or just color pencils, I would pick just color pencils, because the blend you get with a marker is just not the same. And I don't put a lot of effort into blending with the markers because I know I'm going to go over it. So I keep it very short and sweet with the markers. But at the same time, it's just not going to have that same depth and richness as when you put a pencil on top. Now, if you were to just go over it with just like a single color, like, oh, this matches nice, and you just go over it, that would be more for texture and more for vibrancy, because colored pencils sit on top of the page, whereas markers are ink and it seeps into the page. So it's never going to be as vibrant as a color pencil. It just can't be, because it's being absorbed into the paper. You could do that too, but it's not the same, you know? The colored pencils are the star, in my opinion. If you don't have a good batch of pencils, then what do you have? Not much, if you ask me. Nope, it's nada. Alright. I'm being really gentle. My nub is getting nubbier. My nub is getting nubbier. I really need to get an extender, because this will make my hand cramp if I'm not careful. The lightest shade, that was burnt ochre 10. Burnt ochre 10%. You tried the favors. Thoughts? Yay, nay? Alright. You gasped. I know. and then I sharpen it on top of that. I got the nerve to sharpen it in such a vulnerable state. I need more time. Yeah, same. I don't want to declare anything too definitive. But when I, had to pick my starting lineup, it's Prisma and Karen, okay? The Faber-Castell didn't make the lineup. So I might need to warm up to them. You understand that? It's the perfect brown girl brown. It is. Thanks, Candace. I've been in my content era. Just on here yapping. Oh, guys, I have officially confirmed a Black History Month campaign with a Black-owned brand for this month. Hallelujah. I was like, wow, my first month since I've been out here doing my art thing with first Black History Month with no campaign. That's crazy. But God said, I'm not going to do like that, girl. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So that'll be out in a couple weeks. Not that many weeks. The month, it's a quick month. Quick. So, and the funny thing is, this brand probably does not know or remember this, but I had to pull up my receipts. I was like, if my memory serves me correctly, I had been approached by this brand 5 years ago, almost like to the day, and I didn't get picked. And I was hurt. That was for like a bigger thing though. This is like more low-key. That was like for me to create packaging for them. This is more like very, very cutesy, very demure, And they didn't even I didn't even get to like the next step. Like they just presented me to the client and they're like, we're going to go in a different direction. And wouldn't you know? Nah, do I even want to be messy like that? Y'all know that person, that hypothetical person I told y'all about from a couple weeks ago, who I hypothetically don't get along with because they hypothetically steal other people's art. That's who they chose. That's who did the campaign. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together because it came out like a year later. And I said, ain't no way. I was salty about that. I've been approached for so many opportunities that don't go through. And then be like, that used to tear me apart. It used to tear me apart, bro. Now, I don't get attached to nothing until I sign on the dotted line. I do not. You could approach me. I got approached by the NFL a couple weeks ago. I got approached to do a Sephora billboard before in Times Square. I've been approached for all types of stuff. Until the ink meets the paper, I'm not excited about nothing. Because it's all cute and dandy until we start talking rates. All of a sudden, the mood shifts. The mood shifts. I'm like, oh. Y'all thought because I was coloring, I was going to be a little cheap. No, ma'am. The things I do takes hours. Y'all will pay someone hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm saying hundreds of thousands of dollars. When I worked in the buying industry, we were paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to single creators for them to try clothes on and show it to their audience. This take me about 6 hours. Cough up the cash. Don't do that. And they'll be like, oh, we want original art. Okay. You want original art. So not only do you want me to do the campaign for you, you're also commissioning a piece of art. These are two separate things that you want for one project. That's what you need to understand. You're thinking about it just one thing. You think it's small. You need to think big. That's the problem. That's the real problem. You want fresh art rolled up into the package? Have you gone mad? But this campaign, I was actually a little mad because I gave them my rate and they wrote back too quick. Like, okay, perfect. We would like to move forward. I'm like, damn. Should have doubled it. That was too quick. No pushback. That was the wrong number. She got back to me like maybe within the hour. I said, oh, damn. That means I was too close to the budget. Too close to the budget. I left some dollars on the table. I'll be back. I'll spin the block. Pick it up. Not what number. You doing my taxes? All right. Oh, my stomach's about to growl. Let me try it. The NFL was interesting because I was trying to figure out what the hell they wanted me to do. They wanted to send me to 2 games. I was already lost. I'm like, you want to send me to 2 games for what? What am I finna be doing there? And it was like the Wildcat game. First of all, I was like, me, Coco, Miss Go Sports, you want to send me to 2 games? Can I bring my daddy? I don't know nothing about this. Like, what do you want me to do over there? So I sent them my rate, and then I said, do you want to also outline what you want me to do? Because they were like, we're thinking like maybe like day in the life, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's like really off brand. Like, it would be one thing, day in the life of me doing art stuff. Day in the life of me going to a football game. That's not my life. That's not my reality. So we're going to have to come up with something else. And honestly, they wanted me to go in January. I was like, can I just draw a black girl holding a football and we color it and I'll do a voiceover or something? Come on, I don't want to get on no plane to go nowhere else. I just got back from LA. I'm tired. I just got over being sick. The holidays, I'm tired. And then the agency got back to me and said that they are going in a different direction. You know, they weren't entirely clear. They just liked your content, you know. Basically, they didn't really know what the hell to do with me. And I agree, you know. So that didn't work out, and I was not heartbroken about that. Now, my raggedy best friend, who thought she might be the plus one, which I told her quickly, no. It's either gonna be my man or my father. And you know, my husband is from the Cote d'Ivoire in West Africa, so football to him is soccer, and that's what he watches. Okay, he don't really be watching American football like that. He's an Eagles fan, so he's happy about that. You know, I'm like, okay, maybe I could get a chicken wing or two out of that on Sunday. And other than that, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy Kendrick. Okay, can't wait. And that's all I got to give the NFL, honestly. The way that timer be lying, I'll be like, okay, we only got 15 minutes left in this quarter. What kind of minutes are these? Y'all know I like to measure things in washing machine minutes. Those are even longer than washing machine minutes. I don't know what type of timer that is. I don't get it. I could go clean the whole house and then it come back and it's only on 13 minutes. I'm like, what? I don't have time for this. I love football, but I'm only here for the halftime. Yeah, I just want to see K-Dot and go about my evening. Okay. Watched the Grammys on Sunday for the first time in 11 years. That was cute. Cute enough. You know. That last minute on my watch is literally 10 to 15 minutes. Hello? It's a lie. It is a lie. Like, can you even tell I have a pencil in my hand at this point? Just coloring with my nail. Hazel, you doing a good job, girl. You still have a whole arm, though. So, don't get too excited about this shoulder. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Jordan, girl. You're a fan of me. Oh, girl, you are not a fan. You are my best friend. Oh, I don't like Crayola at all. Not the pencils. It's not even in the running. My top 3: low to high price, Amazon Basics, Prismacolor colored pencils, Caran d'Ache color pencils. Hey. Now, why you say that, Chris? What happened? My hand's cramping. This nub is nubbing. That's too damn bad. You keep digging. That's what it's giving right about now. Alright. Fill in those gaps. And if you're just joining, I'm coloring in Coloring with Coco Volume 6. This is the Valentine's Day edition. Comes in a traditional size, which is the one I'm coloring, or a mini. So this is 5x7. Here's my hand. And we've been working on this from time to time since it came out last year. Can you believe it? So the traditional size has all the same pages. This is the one we just finished. This is how it came out. For those of you who missed it, it's up on my page if you want to see a little bit more of the process. She's perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the one we're working on right now is actually the cover girl. So we're making it do what it do. I colored this last year and I did it like mostly, I think, with Posca colored or Posca markers, I think. I was using a lot of acrylic on that page, I know. And I wanted to do it like in the normal traditional cocoa coloring way. So that's why I'm doing a redo. I remember that, Ashley. I do. And then my phone died in the middle of the argument, and it wasn't really an argument because he was just staring and I was staring at him and he was staring at me. But you know that's a silent argument. We were silently arguing with one another. And I won. It's so funny how many things we've experienced together as a family. Us coconuts. We thought you did, Mr. Coco, when you walked over. I was like, oh no, my phone died. And it was like the craziest time to die because we were just literally quiet. Like, hello? It was good times, good times. I'm using Prismacolor color pencils and Caran d'Ache colored pencils. And everything is linked for your convenience in my bio. You're welcome. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate ya. Stick around, stay a while. Kick your feet up. All right. Let's see. Just need to blend this out. In this page, I've used, this is burnt ochre, burnt ochre 10%, and I've used that to add these little highlights throughout. So sometimes I'll use colored pencil, sometimes I use an acrylic marker, like the Sharpie Creative Marker in white. Okay. And sometimes I just use negative space. So I'll just not color in a spot to make it look like a highlight, but it's just the absence of color at all. All right. Yes, put it all on the birthday list. If you need any other ideas, I have all my supplies linked in my bio. Get you some markers, get you some sharpeners, get you all of that. Yeah, throw a coloring book on the birthday wish list too, okay? All right, we're down to the arm. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm tired. I gotta sharpen it. I do. It's just too. All right, let's get to it. So I'm gonna start down here. Hazel gonna go on pasture after this. I saw somebody put on Threads today. Wait, Beyonce was in a girl group, and I feel like that was very hurtful of them to say out loud in front of people. I think they need their platform to be taken away. I've never felt so old in my life. And you know, I've already had these thoughts before where it's like people are not even gonna know that, you know, Rihanna was a singer, you know. It's gonna cause problems for me. It's gonna cause issues for me. Cause I already know I'm gonna be sounding old as hell. Like, now what you want to tell me about Bad Gal Riri? Not a damn thing. Cause when you came on the scene, she was making lingerie and face powder. But what? Back in my day, okay? Back in my day, we was turned up to it. Better have my money. You don't know nothing about that, okay? I had the low cut, asymmetrical, okay? You don't know? I had the shut up and drive, bob and bang. Don't speak on this. Just let it alone. Like, oh my God. There go Granny Coco again. She always going off as soon as somebody mentions somebody from her era. And I'm going to do it every time. Each and every time. Talking about Beyonce was in a girl group. Beyonce was the girl group. What are you talking about? It already gets me when I hear people sampling songs. Because I feel like, why are you already sampling songs that I feel like just came out? The songs just came out. You're sampling things. I don't think we're ready to sample these things. It's not time. Y'all didn't really even make your way through the 90s samples yet. There's still things to be had there. Let's not move so quickly. Mr. Coco's home. Let's see if he's gonna come say hi. Maybe, maybe not. He's moving stuff around. Maybe he's bringing in that package that the delivery person yeeted at my door. you don't get the notifications. You know, TikTok, they don't like to tell anybody I'm here. I'm TikTok's best kept secret. But I'm always on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, I say 9:15. Sometimes it's more like 9:20. Hi, babe. You back? How's your job?
I'm good. It's tired. I'm gonna get ready to be done now.
Okay. You got my chicken wings?
Send it first.
Thank you.
Should I leave it out? Take it out?
Thank you. He helped his brother move today, so he just got back. He helped them move to Jersey. So that was quite the adventure. He just got back. He's such a good guy overall. Need some trouble, some chicken wings. Hello. I'm like, you got them wings? He said he put them in the fridge. No, go ahead and take them back out the fridge, okay? Because those will be dealt with. They will be dealt with. No, I'm from New York, upstate New York. He's from Harlem. They're from a Chinese spot. You know, New York City Chinese spot be banging. So it's not like flavored wings, it's just Chinese chicken wings. And I'm gonna bust down. But y'all know I'm not into the lemon pepper. I don't like when y'all get upset about that, but it's just not for me. It's not right. It's not right. Y'all really be eating Chinese chicken wings like that? What you mean? Y'all don't eat Chinese chicken wings? What? Chicago don't eat Chinese chicken wings? What? That's crazy. They be mad good. You never had them? What? Y'all, but you guys gotta have like a good Chinese spot. Like, don't go to your local, you don't know nothing about them. But when you go to New York City, you gotta get Chinese chicken wings. There's wing spots. These don't taste like wing spot chicken wings. Like when you're in ATL and you go get your little nasty sour chicken wings and stuff, whatever. But when you want just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a Chinese chicken wing. It don't taste like regular chicken wings. It tastes like Chinese chicken wings. I don't know how to explain it. Somebody who's more articulate than me, explain it. They're so good. Free ourselves from lemon pepper. Free my people from the citrus meat. Free them. Let our people go. Let our people go. Like if you're in the mood for wings, that's a different vibe than you're in the mood for Chinese chicken wings. It's not the same vibe. But when I was in Chicago, I did have some good chicken wings. They did make me a little bit nauseous, but that's not really speaking too much about the wing, because really anything can make me nauseous. Never even heard of Chinese chicken wings. I can't do this. I can't do this. Find a good Chinese spot wherever you are and get you 4 fried chicken wings with a side of fried rice. You can get you some hot oil, some duck sauce, put that on the rice. If the fried rice don't come with onions and like eggs in it, add that. I'm concerned for y'all. I'm concerned. You're not experiencing life to its fullest potential. Okay? If you're ever in New York City and you're like in a touristy area, there's a place called Evergreen on 38th. It's on 38th. That's why it's called Evergreen on 38th. Okay? It's right by Herald Square. So if you're down in that area, Times Square, you want to get you something, you go there, you get you some fried chicken wings, and they're like tempura battered. So that's like a little extra crunch a munch, okay? Tell them I sent you. They know Big Coco and Mr. Coco, okay? Tell them we sent you. They follow us on Instagram, everything. And be hot and fresh, okay? Nadia, girl, you good on what? What color y'all fry right? Oh God, I'm not gonna do this with the Chicago crew, okay? You can't go toe to toe with the city on the food. I know y'all, ride down hard, but you can't compete, and you won't. You can't, and you won't. I won't stand for it. I'm not allowing it. Not here, not now, not ever. Okay? Never. Chicago does have great food. I wouldn't know because my husband literally would only eat Sweet Green because he doesn't trust food outside of the city. But I know for a fact they have great food. It's just not better. It's just not better. All right. That drained me. That Hazel. I need a hand massage. I need to go back to Chicago and really eat. I need to go back without that Mr. Coco guy. Baby Hayes. R.I.P. I'm gonna get an extender. I am. All right. I feel like that too, Emerald, because I was really chained down while I was at that event in Chicago because they had us booked up. I wanted to tone this highlight down. And then when we weren't chained down, Mr. Coco was like, this is the best Sweet Green I ever had. Sweet Green? Bro, please. I can't remember the spot we got the wings from, but they were like a yummy flavor. But the best chicken wings I ever had was not in Chicago or New York. It was actually in Texas. Texas actually has my favorite food. Granted, I have not been to a lot of places. I haven't been to NOLA. I haven't been to Tennessee. I haven't been to all the food places. But the way I be so fat and happy in Texas every time, I really just want to go there and eat. That's it. I haven't been to Dallas, so I can't say Dallas. But I'm going back. Now we just got to go back every year. I gotta go back. Hopefully I can go to South by Southwest again. Because I would love to just hit up, because I've never been to Houston or Dallas. So I do want to try and hit up over there. Philly got some good chicken. Philly has some good chicken. I do gotta remember Philly. Philly got some good eats in general. And Philly right there. Philly is not too far from me. Go over there and give me a little plate to go. But with any city, you have to really know where to go. You can't just go there and hope for the best. You have to talk to somebody who knows somebody, because you will be led astray. As we saw Keith Lee go to every worst spot in every city on his tour. I couldn't even bear to watch. Ashley, it's not our fault. I'm not gonna sit here and take the blame for you wanting chicken wings. I'm not. All right, so I had decided what the vibes were for this page already, because I didn't want to argue. So I'm going to go ahead and just start making things happen, because I don't want controversy, because, when I get to coloring, y'all be shouting out colors and I'll be like, bruh, that's not what I see for myself. Sorry, I'm trying to reach behind y'all. Excuse me. Scooty Pooty. Sorry. That's a pretty color. All right, I'm gonna do this one. So this is Signal Violet. And this is a pretty deep purple, because I'm going to do a sunset background. I know. Oh my gosh. Who am I? I've given into the sunset yet again. There's always a time and a place for a sunset. The issue is y'all be wanting to do a sunset everywhere. You want sunset hair, sunset eyeshadow, sunset lip combo. And sometimes we just gotta let the sun set somewhere else. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what it's calling for. Let the sun set elsewhere. But this one I think will be pretty. I want it to be like orangey and purpley and, that kind of sunset in the back. My biggest concern is the clouds. Clouds freak me out bad. So the fact that I did those clouds in the other book, let me see if I have it handy. Yes, right here. Clouds, I don't know. They don't make sense in my head sometimes, but I was really happy with how these clouds came out. They're very fluffy. They kind of look like popcorn. And I'm okay with that. I like it. And now y'all won't be able to unsee it. But these are like different shapes, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. You and I are gonna have to figure that out. Because myself. Not at all. I was about to be like, damn, Ashley, now I want some wings. Meanwhile, that's how this all started. I have wings. I do. Didn't you draw them cloud shapes though? What do you mean by that? I did, but I don't get the I don't get the tone of the question. The purples and blues on black skin. Boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom. I wasn't sure how to answer that. Did y'all see that this is the last season of Harlem? I'm sad. But I'm not gonna lie, watching the last couple episodes, it was giving this is the end, because I don't even really know where they're gonna go. You said they basically shut you out, but you drew them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a common theme. This whole book stressed me out. But we take care of our responsibilities around here. We do. When I'm drawing my books, you know, I'm like, this is pretty, you know, and that's as far as I'm thinking about it. Because if I start thinking about what I feel like coloring, we're going to have a whole book of blank pages. You know what I'm saying? I can't think about it from my coloring mind because there will be nothing to color. It will be thoughts and concepts of a coloring book and nothing to be colored. But we're gonna get through this together. I think why I liked those clouds too is because there's no black lines around them, because I drew those in on that other page, the blue page. Here I'm gonna have to do something about those black lines, I think, to get the effect. This is pretty. I don't sell them, but I do have an Amazon storefront where I have all of the different supplies that I use linked out for you. And I get a small commission when you buy through that link. So it's a great way to give a little kickback, you know. I'll take that little 14 cents and I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna put it away for a rainy day. You're welcome. I think I'm gonna cover, I might not do the clouds exactly white, so I might just color over the lines with whatever acrylic, because I want the clouds to be like sunsetty clouds, where they're like kind of orangey and reflecting the sky colors. So that's what I'm thinking about. Is this arm? Let me pull up documentation. That don't really make sense. I think that's her elbow. Who made this? I think this is a continuation of her arm. I'm gonna leave it for now. It's giving elbow. Or it could be the cloud that's popping out behind the love, but that doesn't make sense because it's corners down there. I think it's elbow. I could just color over it and move on. I could just pretend like I didn't notice that line there. I'm thinking about it. I don't feel like going back to that damn hazel colored pencil. Might have to sacrifice the elbow. I did it on the cover, unknowingly. It's only a small spot. I can hang with Hazel for a little bit longer. Hazel over there having a panic attack like, girl, no you cannot. Let me rest. Let me rest. Girl, I'm gonna let you rest right after you do this elbow growl. This is such a pretty purple. Which markers to use on plastic? I would say you have to use, bless you, Michael, acrylic markers, and then I would seal it with like a varnish. So you could use Poscas, you could use Sharpie creative markers. Those are probably the two that would work the best in that context, in my opinion. But you're gonna want to seal it. You can use even like what is that called? Mod Podge. Because it will rub off. Hazel. Oh, and your name's Hazel, like my favorite color pencil. This is Hazel. This is my Hazel. We love her. All right. Let's do this elbow. And this is also giving part of her arm. Like this is her arm. It is. I would know. But would I? Yeah, that's her arm. Now it all makes sense. Can I get away with only a little smidge of hazel colored pencil? Perhaps. It's clear now, ain't it? It's just like that. The coloring book I'm working on right now, I know I'm gonna have to color these pages before y'all get it because you're going to be confused. There's mad lines in some of these pages. I'm looking at it now like, if I were to color this right now, would I know what this is? Does it look like an elbow or does it look like a Chinese chicken wing? I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay. I'm gonna do her headscarf the same color because ain't nobody got time to be trying to color coordinate all types of stuff, okay? We don't. She says sounds like a collector's edition. Aren't they all? Aren't they all? That's what it's giving. Maybe I'll draw like a pattern on top of it if I'm feeling like adding a little razzle dazzle. And you know, once I speak it, it just manifests itself against my will and all. You are coloring this month, are you? What have you colored so far? Care to share with the class? Well, the issue, Duran, is you don't know what I'm doing for the background, right? So you have limited information. So we gotta trust the process. But if you haven't already, the link is available for you to pick it up and color that headscarf coral outside. You starting this week? No, I wasn't even asking for a picture. I was just asking what are you coloring? You know, a description. She said, no, I will not be sharing. Okay, per. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Shoot. Can you tell us, is it gonna be a download? Oh, you're gonna do summer book. Okay. That's a great book. Do you have a page in mind you want to start with? Perhaps the cover? That's a fun page. She's very divalicious. The fact that I'm here every week and don't color is killing. Just go on ahead. You know what? Everybody doesn't, make that leap. I think it's perfectly fine to color via you watching someone color. You know? And if you ever get the itch to actually color, you know what to do. Okay? You know what to do. So pretty, so pretty. All right, so now I'm going to do some first round shading. And just using the same color. And dropping that in. Why did I just wipe it like I was using a color pencil? All right. Thank you. Hey, what time is it? 11:16. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. 11:16 really is. Should that be my favorite number? Like, what do I do with this information? That I always look at the clock at 11:16 p.m. What do I do with that? Who do I call? Do I play the lotto? What do I do? It got to be muscle memory or something. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Right. If I won the lottery, shoo. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I would be very, I'll go take a nap, honestly. I feel like my body would just release all tension and I would just be knocked out. Because I feel like I've already been just running off of adrenaline and fumes for the past 6 years. So I feel like that would just be like, okay, you have now exited your fight or flight mode. You may relax. Oh yeah, I should do like a on a watch or a clock, and one of my books have the time be 11:16. I was like, what time was Michael born? No, he was born around noon, almost 1 o'clock. I was like, who's born in the afternoon? So random. I feel like people are always born like early in the morning or late at night. Like, you just born at lunchtime? Okay. Come out asking for a turkey and cheese. All right. I feel like we can lay in a little bit of the hair, just a little bit. My son was born 11/11 at 5:11 in the morning. Wow. I was born early in the morning. I was born around 4:45 a.m. A star was born. I sure was. All right. I'm going to do my first layer of hair just because I feel like I owe that to us, you know. After what we did with the surgery on her skin, we lost a lot of time, and I feel like I owe you at least a curl pattern, okay? And then I'm going to hang up on you. So, everyone brace yourselves for impact. All right, try and center it so you can see. Alright, and this is Terracotta Ohuhu. This is our base color. I'm not going full ginger, but it will be ginger adjacent. Because this whole page is going to be purples and oranges and creams, like very dreamy sunset, a little bit of like deep blues. For some shading and contrast. So I feel like the ginger hair will pull all that together. Like very dreamsicle, creamsicle, starry, you know, whatever. You know, I only have 3 words in my vocabulary once it passes 11:16 p.m. Okay. And that's why I wouldn't do a coral headscarf to circle back, because the background's going to have lots of orangey tones in it. So we want that contrast. And we want continuity. What song is this? Okay, girl, you gotta quiet down. I don't like when songs come in the room loud like that, because we was just chilling. Relax. Don't come up in here slamming doors. New song. We don't do that. Tomorrow I have to, y'all, I'm so for real, I have to get work done on my book tomorrow. Like, don't let me play in y'all face. I have to. When I come online tomorrow, ask me how many pages I did. And don't let me ignore your comment. Hold me accountable. This is a cry for help. I need to get pages done. Okay? And if you see me on Threads too many times, say, how you doing on them pages? Okay? Cause some gotta give. Not, although you said belt. No, don't get the belt, Ashley. It's not that deep. But just, hold me accountable. Gently. But you said bet. Yeah, that's better. I'm like, don't whoop me now. This is a cry for help. Help me. Today I was really on some foolishness. When you just can't get it together, you just moving around, not really doing nothing. But I got a lot of chores done while procrastinating doing my actual work, I got a lot of housework done. So, you know, I was productive one way or another. One way or another. I also was being stalked by the onion and rosemary shampoo. I don't know if anyone else is getting those ads on TikTok. I guess TikTok is trying to call me bald-headed, which is fine. Because I did just recently take my braids out, so it's an accurate assessment. And I bought it and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I believe that's what package was yeeted at my door. So, my hair is still long. However, I'm gonna cut a good chunk of it off. And I feel like I shed a lot of hair when I took my braids out. So even though my hair strands are thick, I feel like I don't have the number of strands on my head that I typically do. Which I don't know if that's a bad thing, because my hair really just gets so out of control. So maybe, you know, a little spring cleaning. Yeah, onion and rosemary, and it's supposed to simulate hair growth and also reduce shedding. So I don't really need hair growth. Like, I'm cool off that. Actually, the edges, those I would like those to come back. You know, baby, come back. But, you know, I lost those in the war of childbirth, so I'm not really banking on that. Yeah, onion is great for scalp care and for anti-shedding. You know, Cardi B says she washes her hair with onion water for her natural hair care regimen. I was like, oh, okay. Rosemary, my scalp loves rosemary. But, so you'll put onion and garlic. I didn't say not a damn thing about garlic in your hair, but not lemon pepper on your chicken. Yes. I think that's fair. And if lemon does something good for my hair, I'll put lemon pepper in my hair too. But the way it be curb stomping my taste buds, it's not right. It's not right to bite into a piece of chicken and taste sour lemonade. It ain't right. It ain't right, and I won't stand for it. And then y'all talking about orange pepper and lime pepper. You're sick. This is an illness, y'all. Wake up. I'm here to save you, okay? Release yourself from the sour temptation that is lemon and pepper on your chicken. And y'all will put lemon pepper on anything. Anything. You need to put lemon pepper on them books, because if you knew them books, same way you knew them wings, okay, we'd have some more educated sisters up here. I'ma always bring the books up, says the girl who just started reading. Listen, whoever's in the book club, okay, in the coloring club, whoever is within that, and you're reading the book, when y'all say thriller, what do y'all mean by that? I'm trying to understand. It's not scary or thrillerish at all. And I'm over halfway through the book. And I'm not thrilled at all. It has pissed me off multiple times, but other than that, that's it. I ain't finishing that here. I got Chinese chicken wings downstairs that I gotta eat on the behalf of the people that ain't never even heard of it. I can't wait to go downstairs and tell the wings, you know, girl, there's people that never even heard of you. That's what I said. Thank you for your service. Okay, thank you for your service. We're gonna leave it right here. And then I'll meet you back here tomorrow. I can't believe tomorrow. It might be a snow day, so maybe we'll spend a little more time together tomorrow. We'll see. You know, I don't like to make promises because I will lie to y'all in a minute. Never on purpose, though. Never on purpose. All right. I hope you have an amazing evening. I hope this was fun and enjoyable. We saved her skin. Thank you for your moral support in that. If you are in the club, I'll see you around in the Discord. Make sure you guys keep me accountable. If you see me in these internet streets, make sure that you check in. Make sure I'm getting my stuff done. Okay? I'll see you guys 9:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I love you. Good night.